how the worm turns. If you're patient enough, the truth usually, eventually comes out. If you stick to your guns, good sense can triumph and pretenders can get found out. Let me give you the latest example of this. Remember James Comey, the FBI chief who made himself a hero of the left in the United States for starting the investigation into Donald Trump's campaign and so-called Russian collusion? The Democrats, the left around the world and the media, of course, loved him for it, especially when his public appearances seemed to be designed to create maximum embarrassment for the president. Well, of course, his investigation couldn't pin anything on Trump or his team, and now the Inspector General's report in the US has excoriated the FBI's work. Have a look at how Comey's view shapes up against reality in this report in an interview with Chris Wallace on Fox News.
Here are you and the Inspector General, Michael Horowitz, answering the same question.
Do you think this is vindication?
It is. I mean, the FBI's had to wait 2 years while the president and his followers lied about the institution. Finally, the truth gets told.
Does your report vindicate Mr. Comey?
It doesn't vindicate anyone at the FBI who touched this, including the leadership.
The IG says you should feel no vindication.
Well, maybe it turns upon how we understand the word.
There you go. Things have changed. But of course, Trump's enemies are again going full tilt at another unrelated impeachment bid over alleged pressure from Trump on the Ukrainian leader to investigate Joe Biden. I mean, here we go again. I sense the same backfire might occur. The Democrats and others that are suffering Trump derangement syndrome really ought to battle him on policies and ideas and stop just trying to resist or destroy him. Which brings me to the fallout from the British election last week and Boris Johnson's stunning landslide. Labor is not keen on admitting its errors, offering the crucial losers' consent to the government or preparing to learn lessons from the rebuff of voters. Instead, Jeremy Corbyn is blaming the media, claiming his policies were popular, and instead of urging his supporters to rethink their approach or apologising for misreading the aspirations of the British people, he's urging people to fight, to resist Boris Johnson.
So to those who feel disheartened and feel like giving up, I say stay and fight for a better society. And to those who haven't yet joined us, join the Labour Party today. Be part of the resistance to Boris Johnson and the politics of fear. This starts now.
Well, he's got this entirely the wrong way around, hasn't he? The people gave him a message and they're telling him and his party that they need to go back to the drawing board. But instead he says he is right and people need to join up to resist the government elected by the majority. What part of the concept of democracy do these people not understand?